Hello guys, happy Sunday. Last Sunday before Christmas, can you believe it? Oh my gosh, it came so fast. It's the first day of the winter solstice and just an energy shift. We are wrapping up 2019. Not only going into a new year, but a new decade. And I don't know about you, but I've just felt so much energy and excitement for 2020, and I wanted to hop on here and share a couple things with you guys. Hello, if you guys are just popping on, say hello. Hey mom, say hello. Drop me a replay in the comments if you are a replay watcher. Let me know where you're tuning in from. This video will also be uploaded to my YouTube channel. If you are not over on my YouTube channel, go subscribe now. I upload videos weekly. So if you are watching this and on YouTube, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment and make sure that you subscribe. You click the little bell button, and every time I upload a video, it will notify you. So everybody's talking about New Year's resolutions, and let me just get this right out there. I can't stand New Year's resolutions. Nobody keeps them, right? I mean, nobody keeps them. I just made a post yesterday. Why are you waiting until January 1st, to start the diet, or to, I even hate the word diet. It's a lifestyle change. Why are you waiting till then to start eating healthier, or working out, or make that career change, or in that relationship, all of those things. So I wanted to hop on here and tell you guys how I am preparing for 2020. And this is a two-part video, okay? This is part one. Next week, I'm going to drop part two. So this part is very important to watch before you start planning for your 2020. The way you're wrapping up 2019 is so important. It's a crucial part. You can't start planning and manifesting in 2020 when you haven't done the work for 2019. So we are now are approaching the last week of December, the winter solstice. It's really a time of letting go, and I'm gonna give you guys my tips on how to wrap up 2019 in a positive way. And I want you guys to make a list, okay? 2 lists. Your first list, hello if you were just popping on, hi Jennifer, let me know where you guys are watching from. List number 1, I want you actually get out a sheet of paper, okay? Write it down on your first list. Everything happy that happened in 2019, okay? All of the happy things that happened to you in 2019, your happy memories, even happy things that you learned in 2019, just everything positive that happened in 2019, okay? Now on list 2, I want you to write all of the lessons that you learned in 2019. That list may be longer. Mine may be longer. Everything that you learned in 2019, what you want to change, what you want to let go of, and what these lists help you to recognize. And actually seeing them written on paper, it helps you to recognize what you want to bring in 2020, and it forces you to really take a deeper look and what is no longer serving you and your highest good, and what you want to leave behind in 2019. And I don't know if you know, but 9 is a very ending number. So not only are we ending this year, but we're ending a decade. It's a new year, it's a new decade, it is brand new energy. So the way you're wrapping up this year is big, because what is no longer serving you on your list of things that you learned, things that you want to do differently next year, right? In 2020, it forces you to take a look at that. And 9 is a very ending number, and it doesn't have to be in a negative way. It doesn't mean like your relationships are going to end, your career is going to end, but it can mean transitions. And when something ends, whether it's, relationships with friends, family, career changes. Let's talk about relationships. It doesn't mean, you have to let go of these people forever, but you can let go, right, for a time. And just like the winter, we'll talk about the winter solstice, the trees are dropping the leaves, like, and showing their true beauty for it to come back bigger and better. Does that make sense? So you can let go of these things that are not, adding value to your life or serving you at all or making you a better person, mentally, emotionally. Leave these things to kind of manifest on their own, and then they can come back into your life even better. So it doesn't have to be a negative thing. Now, if you do see something on your list, hey, this happened, I learned that lesson, that I will not allow that to happen again. That is something that is shedding away, falling away, and you do not have to bring that into the new year, okay? And something else that's really important is apart from evaluating everything positive that happened this past year, things that you want to bring into the new year, things that you want to leave, is coming up with your word or words for 2020. Last year was my first year doing this, and I love doing this. I already came up with my word for 2020. It was so crazy. I didn't even have to think about it. Like, it was just like boom in my head. My word for 2020, and it doesn't have to just be one word. I actually have two words, but one word like really stuck out is peace. And that is just such a world of difference from where I was a year ago. Going into 2019, peace wasn't even on my radar. And I've been through so much this year in 2019 that 2020, I want peace, just that feeling. That is how I want to go through my daily motions. That's how I want my home to be, my kids to be, my husband to be, my family to be. I want us to all be peaceful, just having an overwhelming sense of peace. And so peace is my 2020. And guys, if you already have your word for 2020, let me know below. I love to see everybody's words. If you need to think about it, come back and comment and let me know your word. My second word was intentional. And I am going to focus very much 2020 on intentional living. Not just going through the motions, but really intentional living. And we have started doing this in 2019 with the kids, just traveling more, worrying less. Money will always come back. Time will not come back. Once the time is gone, it's gone. So really being intentional with this holiday season. We are going away for the first time ever for Christmas, just the four of us, to the mountains. It's going to be completely different than anything we've ever done. So going into 2020 is going to be so much new stuff. I feel for my family, we're going to be doing lots of new things we've never done before, traveling more, and just really, we unschool our kids, which is a type of homeschool. I just really want to focus on intentionally living, and not only that, but being at peace with everything, every aspect in my life. If something, you guys know, well, everybody deals with this differently, but if I get upset, my arms burn. I think everybody deals with this differently. When you guys get upset, like, does a part of your body burn? Or sometimes you'll get that feeling like in your gut, but literally, especially my left arm, it will literally burn from the inside. So let me know how your body physically reacts to things, and that is my body's way of telling me, no, like, you need to have less of that in your life. If I come into a situation, or you guys know I run my business on social media, if I get a message or I see a post, and that's something else. I'm going to be very intentional with social media. I have already left tons of groups, unfollowed tons of people. I want to be intentional with my relationships on social media. If you are not adding value to my life, if I don't look at your page and I feel, happy or inspired or empowered, and I hope when you guys look at my page that that's the way that you feel. And I will say, I do post, people would say controversial things, but those are my core beliefs. This is my personal Facebook wall. And I really believe you need to be truly who you are, your core values, your beliefs. You don't need to dull that down for anyone. That is a separate video I have planned on never ever dimming your light for anyone, okay? Hand them some shades. That's another video I have planned, but that was a quick side note. So those are some of my tips for wrapping up 2019. Make your to lists. My video next week, we are going to talk about planning for 2020 and how you can manifest all of the things in 2020, set your goals, and really feel empowered and planning for the new year. That video is going to be next week, but you first have to do the work on wrapping up 2019. Make your to lists. List 1, everything happy that happened this year, all the good memories. And then your second list, all of the lessons that you learned and things that you want to change. And you're going to be able to look at those 2 lists and evaluate and really say, this is what I want to bring in 2020, and this is what I'm leaving behind in 2019. And make that decision for yourself. Okay, you deserve to be so happy. You can have anything in this life that you want, but you have to do the personal work, the self work every single day, and this is going to help you get there. So I hope that you guys found this video helpful. We are heading on our adventure tomorrow, and I wanted to squeeze, we have our second family Christmas today. I wanted to squeeze this video in with you guys before we left town. When we get back from our Christmas out of town, I will follow up with you guys on the second series to this video on planning 2020 and how you can really plan it for success and achieving all of your goals. So anyways, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, let me know. I want to do a lot more videos like this, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. See you guys.